Did someone say slop?
What?
Merry Christmas! What the hell? On the third day of Christmas, RobTop gave to me Thanatophobia by ARtu, Killbot by Lithofusion and Schmink, Summon by Aim, Butter, and more. Yahoo! Alright, so hello, welcome to my 12 Demons of Christmas Bonk Squad entry. And I just want to, first and foremost, say thank you so much to Seb and everyone else for letting me in this time, even though I totally screwed up the last time with the whole doomed shenanigans. So, I won't do that again this time. But, yeah, today is September 26th. This is quite a bit earlier than you're probably actually seeing the video. But I am doing Thanatophobia, and yeah, no, I've learned this whole level, I've learned everything, and it is really fun. I've really enjoyed it. I think some parts in the pre-drop are a little janky, but besides that, I think it's just a really fun flow level. And it will be a second hardest, which is pretty cool, and yeah, so I'm just gonna run you through with a practice run. So, this ship is not very hard. Sometimes I do a stupid and I die to something that's kind of hard to see, but it's not like that. I might die like that, but yeah, no, it's not a hard part. Like, there's nothing to say. This cube is a little weird with some of the timings, but mostly it's normal. This robot's also pretty fine. Like, these are the... Oh, yeah. This UFO is free. This UFO is not hard. Not ball 2. Now, this part has some difficult timings, but it's alright. I've learned it pretty well. Now, this part is where the bugs come in. So, let me just take you through them. That ball, you're supposed to buffer it, but for whatever reason, sometimes when I buffer it, it works, and other times, it just does not. Yeah, no. That kind of sucks. This ball click that I'm about to go into, this it's not a bug, but it's just really annoying because of how, like, fast you go into it. I die to it a lot. Now, the real annoying bug is this. That. Exactly. That. See, look there. Why is it working? There we go. Just see that? I don't know what causes it, but it just, sometimes I hit the spider thing and I just go into the ship portal and I do not bounce from the yellow pad. I just stay on the ground. It's kind of funny, but it's very, very annoying. And then we have this part. I used to struggle with it, but I don't anymore. There we go. And now drop. This part of the drop is very easy. Like, genuinely easier than most of the pre-drop. I don't know why they made this part so easy, but I guess it just is. Some things aren't meant to be explained. And then we have this part, which is definitely much harder, but it's still alright, besides this first ship, which is kind of awkward, and how you have to go into that ball green orb. If I die here, this is always where I die. And the rest of this part is pretty consistent. I can get past it, come on. There we go. There we go. And then we have here, which is very difficult. I don't know why I'm flying through it. We have this last part, but that part I just completely annihilated. Is probably the hardest part of the level. 90% of the time when I get past the last part, I die to there. It's harder than any part of the pre-drop. It is very difficult overall. It took me a while to learn. We hang tools you. And now with this ship, or this last part, really, you go into this ship once again a little bit weird, but it's not too bad. And that robot click, whenever I die in this part, it's always to that robot click or the ship transition. If I make it past there, I'm almost certainly going to beat it. Or I die to the last click, because the last click's a little bit difficult. Or I die to that ship transition. That's the only other thing, I promise. This ship transition, the robot click later, and the ship transition after it, if I don't die to any of those things, I'm going to make it to the last click. Whether or not I pass the last click, well, I mean, that's up to future me. There we go. That's it. In terms of my best runs right now, I have 42 to 100, and I have 24 to like 60 something, I think. Or no, sorry, not 24. 9 to like 60 something, I think. So, yeah, I'm doing pretty good with this level, and I don't really have anything else to say besides this is a very learning level. It's not really very skill-based. And yeah, I'm gonna get on to doing runs. Firemen were told they'll line. They glasped on WOOUUUUU torch through moun-choun to await their lights are good. What made you? The deer yelled, cher, aitum, lights tore, and flesh flusts next. And then what's left behind? What's the will to stay on air? Kill you for shold him with chisel, hey. WAYOOOO. When your hydrangeas, heeyyy, ENIME, well, you're me, no. We meet the SPARTSWULL, we hang tools you. We could go hearts be SHWALL be freed. Okay, that was really stupid, but I hope its funny factor made the lack of actual highlight footage worth it, because I'm so sorry. I don't know what happened with my mic. It really sucks that I just lost all of that, but I had a lot planned, and the fact that it didn't all come to fruition is a little sad, but I think we can all collectively get over it. Now, the main thing is, remember how earlier I teased that the worst fail thing was kind of foreshadowing, right? Kind of foreshadowing. Well, I lied, because I fluked it from 64. And this is this is genuinely bonkers in so many ways. Like, I'll show you the completion in a second, but I just want to quickly tell you that, first of all, for all of this to happen, I had to actually play it yesterday. And when I was going to play it yesterday, I was not, in it. I was completely, cold. I'm trying to say I wasn't warmed up, at all. I was playing quite bad. And my first drop attempt of the day, I whizzed past everything, and I beat it. And what I remember so, sharply, is that when I was at the end, and I was at the last couple quicks, when I was at the, when your heart be SHWALL be freed, when I was around that area, my God, I wasn't even looking at my screen. I was, blurring out. I was genuinely, I wasn't even thinking about what I was clicking. And that should have made me die. But it made me live. I still made it, which is stupid. And it's amazing, and it's awesome. And I'm so glad I beat it as early as I did, because I did not want another doomed. And you already know from the edit I made earlier what that's about. But anyway, that's about it for me. I really hope you enjoyed what you've seen of my 12 Demons of Christmas thing, and yeah, let's get on to the completion. I beat it! Holy shit! Oh my god! Oh my god! I just fluked it from 64! I just beat Thanatophobia! What the hell? Merry Christmas! What the hell?